Title: My best friend demanded 50% of my $12 million company sale for being my emotional support. Start: So I offered her exactly what she gave me, nothing. I was still holding the pen when she said it. Her voice didn't even tremble. 50%, she repeated, tapping the contract I had spent the last 9 years building my life around. Not a joke, not a drunk slip, a demand. And she smiled when she said it. That was the moment I stopped seeing my best friend and started seeing a thief. Maya came into my life long before the investors, the offices, the whiteboards filled with impossible plans. Back when my company was just me, a dying laptop, and a kitchen table that tilted slightly to the left. She was the one who told me I could do it. She was the one who said I was brilliant. She was the one who cheered loudest when I got my first tiny investor check. But she was also the one who watched me pull all-nighters while she slept on my couch. The one who borrowed money just until next week. The one who took credit for helping me stay sane whenever I succeeded. I used to call it love. Now I call it groundwork. Because people don't betray you out of nowhere, they rehearse for years. 4 weeks before the acquisition deal finalized, I noticed the shift. Her questions changed. From, "How are you holding up?" to, "So what exactly is the valuation?" And, "Are you adding me to the signing dinner guest list?" Her tone changed too. Soft concern replaced by a tone people use when shopping for things they already believe they own. But the real moment came the night she was drunk, sloppily, carelessly drunk, and laughing with a friend I didn't recognize. They didn't know I was standing behind them. "She owes me," Maya was saying, wobbling on her heels. "I practically built that company with her. Emotional support isn't free." Her friend laughed. "So she'll cut you in?" "Cut me in?" Maya scoffed. "I'm taking half. Half of the nights I starved to keep my company alive. Half of the rejection emails. Half of the years no one believed in me. Half of me." I didn't feel anger then, just a clean click inside me, like a lock turning. That was the night the revenge began. People underestimate silence. They mistake it for surrender. For 26 days, I let Maya believe she still had access to me, still had influence, still had a future stake in my success. I smiled. I nodded. I let her talk about our win. Meanwhile, I audited everything. Texts, emails, voice messages. Every "I helped you get through that week" she ever said. Every "you wouldn't have made it without me" joke she turned serious. Every message where she hinted at ownership. My lawyer called it emotional blackmail patterns. My accountant called it evidence of implied financial claim. I called it leverage. I created a secure digital trail documenting everything she'd ever said about my company. Every moment she tried to blur the line between friend and business partner. I did it quietly, meticulously, the way surgeons pull out tumors without waking the patient. Then I drafted my masterpiece, a declaration for her to sign, stating she had no contribution, no ownership, no labor, no intellectual input. A document that shut every door she might ever try to pry open. All I needed was the right moment to set it off. The moment came on a warm Thursday morning, the day we were scheduled to sign the $12 million acquisition. I invited her over early, told her I wanted her there for emotional support. The irony tasted sweet. She arrived smug, dressed like she was attending her signing day. Gold jewelry, new heels. A confidence built not on success, but on entitlement. "Ready?" she asked, grabbing her purse like she expected to walk into the boardroom beside me. I slid the document across the table. "What's this?" "A small formality," I said. "Just confirming your role so there's no confusion at closing." Her eyes skimmed the page, then froze. "This says I had no involvement." "You didn't. You're erasing me." "No," I said calmly. "You erased yourself the day you priced your friendship." Her face twisted. I supported you for years. And I appreciated it, I said. Emotionally, not legally. She slammed the paper down. I'm not signing this. You already did, I replied, turning my laptop so she could see the folder labeled Maya Evidence Legal. She paled. You recorded me? I documented you, I corrected. Then I told her what each file contained, how each message, each drunken rant, each demand painted a legal picture, someone attempting to claim ownership of a company they contributed nothing to. Her voice cracked. You're threatening me. No, I said softly, I'm protecting myself. I watched realization hit her, slow, suffocating, irreversible. With trembling hands, she signed. I had never seen her look so small. At the signing ceremony, she waited outside the glass doors expecting I'd at least invite her in for closure. I didn't. She watched through the window as I signed the deal. Watched the cameras flash. Watched the team cheer. Watched me walk into the future she thought she could steal. Not once did I look her way. When it was over, I walked past her without stopping. She whispered, "So that's it?" I paused. Just long enough. You said emotional support has value, I said. So here's yours. I handed her an empty envelope. She opened it. Nothing inside. Exactly what she gave me. People think revenge is loud, explosive, chaotic. They're wrong. Real revenge is quiet, measured, a door closing with a soft click. The deal went through. The money cleared. My life expanded. And Maya, the girl who thought she was owed half of me, disappeared into the silence she created. I don't miss her. You can't miss a shadow once you finally step into the light. Justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, and sometimes it hands back exactly what it received. Nothing.